there in the cave.
Welcome back to the Fight Night Post Show, coming to you from the Apex Studios in the fight capital of the world. Next week, UFC back from London and headed to the Great Northwest for a card headlined by one of the all-time greats in Israel Adesanya, who's taken on a rising star in Joe Pyfer. It's a fight that gives the Philly native an opportunity to officially put his name on the UFC map.
The it factor. I knew I had it. And a lot of people have had it, but it burnt them down. But I just knew how to firebend.
So here is the Nigerian-born, New Zealand-based Israel Adesanya.
It's pretty rare you see a guy make his UFC debut with this kind of hype.
It's very unique, my MMA career. I was just being myself. That was what was able to captivate the fans.
Israel Adesanya!
That's the last style bender, folks.
I did it my way. I set my intentions. I knew what I wanted.
Israel Adesanya has that thing.
And then I had the title.
Oh! Whitaker nearly out on his feet. Adesanya trying to close it out.
It's over. It's over.
Israel Adesanya is the undisputed king of the middleweights.
And this is the game when you're on top for so long, you just have evil eye everywhere and the green-eyed monster. What if it falls? They just want to see it.
I'm the champ. You want it? Come get it.
This man as a fighter is greatness personified.
It's one of the greatest middleweights you've ever seen inside the octagon.
Oh! Knockout for Adesanya!
They can stop this fight.
I'm the king.
I'm fighting Joe Pyfer. I think trying to trade with me wouldn't be the smartest thing.
Oh! Israel Adesanya!
If you want to get into the UFC and this is where you want to be,
Wow! That is it.
act like Joe Pyfer. Be Joe Pyfer.
There was a lot of hype, you know, I was the new kid on the block. I had the story, I had the fans, you know, really invested in me, and I had a lot of hype from the UFC.
It's not just that he has the power, it's that he puts himself in a position to land.
Oh!
Down and out! True, legitimate one-punch knockout power.
I've always believed that if you put me in the cage against any man, that I have the chance to win, and I have the power to be able to put anybody out.
Oh! Big knockout for Pyfer!
He's one of the hardest hitters in any division. Oh my
Face
goodness.
first to the canvas!
I'm coming here to bang. I told you I ain't scared of nobody.
I want to be known to be the guy that goes out there and is just going for broke every time. Like, I'm not here to win a point game, bro. I'm here to cause damage and get you out of there.
He's got it.
There is the tap!
This is a big moment. Could have been anybody, but it's me. So I can't wait to go out there and perform, get to share the octagon with one of the greatest guys to ever do it.
Dismantling another trained martial artist, you know, shutting them down.
Oh! Big knockdown!
And showing that in front of the world. That's why I like to fight.
I think I'm the more complete mixed martial artist, and that's what I look to show in this fight and go out there and put hands on them.
Joe Pyfer!
I believe in myself, and I'm going to go out there and show it.
A banger of a card coming up next week in Seattle. Terrence McKinney kicking things off against Kyle Nelson. And how about the last three? Michael Chiesa in his retirement fight. It's Grasso and Barber in the co-main event. And then the main event, Izzy taking on Joe Pyfer. Back in 2020, he made a name for himself on Contender Series. And now he is taking on one of the greatest of all time in Joe Pyfer. Kind enough to be joining us now. And Joe, normally I start these interviews, but Anthony Smith was so freaking excited to talk to you that he wanted to get things started.
Let's go. Joe, listen, man, we've had a lot of conversations before, especially right at the beginning of your UFC run. And just the struggles, the ups and downs, just all the things you've had to overcome. While this was happening, Israel Adesanya was the king of the world at the time. What did it feel like when you got that call and you kind of get to be the next person to take that step?
Yeah, I mean, it was a special phone call. You know, I'm probably not the most deserving on paper, especially to fight what I think is the greatest middleweight of all time in Israel Adesanya. So I was ecstatic at the opportunity. I know my capabilities, I know my skills, and I'm excited to go out there and showcase them against one of the greatest. So without hesitation, I said yes. Despite I like Israel, I think he's a good man. So, but I'm a vicious competitor, and I'm excited for it.
Pyfer, Adesanya has a very unique style. So in preparation for this camp and to prepare for him, did you change anything? Did you bring different guys to get used to this unique style that he brings to the table?
Yeah, no, I definitely had a lot of people mimic his style as best that they could. I tried to really use some tall, lengthy, long reach guys. And yeah, I feel like we got a good game plan, man. I'm a complete mixed martial artist, and the worst thing I could do is go out there and think that I'm going to out kickbox the guy. So, listen, I'm not one to shy away from a kickboxing fight, but I'm going to use all my tools to be able to dominate this man, hopefully, and get him out of there and finish him. So, but I've had a lot of good teammates replicate him and do a good job of mimicking him.
I understand where you're going with that. You're a complete mixed martial artist, so that kind of implies maybe some wrestling in this fight. You're not going to, be afraid to do that. When you visualize this fight, what do you see in your mind? How does this fight go?
I mean, listen, I have the power to stop any man in this division. I have that God-given power, which is, a blessing, but I can't do what I've done in all the other fights where I'm just kind of headhunting and trying to look for the one punch KO. I really just need to be disciplined and, follow my game plan to a T and just be patient. The worst thing I could do is get overzealous and try to really go after him and get the finish. I'm going to let the finish come. I don't think he thinks I'm prepared for 5 rounds, as probably many other people don't, but I've trained very, very hard. I've had a hell of a camp, and I feel like our game plan is really good.
Joe, anybody who knows your whole story, not just your fighting career, but your whole story, can appreciate the meaning and how big this moment it is to be headlining, to be taking on the former champion who was one of the greatest champions ever in the division. Have you allowed yourself to envision, maybe even manifest what the end of the fight looks like for you?
Nah. It's really not that big to me. It's a big opportunity. I understand. I know how big it is, but I've just, I've had a whole lot of faith changes and a resurgence in my life with God and everything. And I just feel like that's taken all the pressure of this fight off. And whatever God has planned for me, whether it's a win, whether it's a loss, I can't change that. I just need to go out there and keep the faith that whatever happens is supposed to be. And I feel like that sets me free to go out there and give my best performance. So I'll deal with all that emotion after it's a win or if it's a loss.
Well, it does sound like, Joe, that you're well aware that a win over Israel Adesanya changes the trajectory of your career, and you are solely focused on the fight and not what could come after the fight. Take me through the next 48 hours at home before you head to Seattle. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna hit the sauna. I'm gonna get a nice little run in. I'm gonna do my water load. Read my Bible, pray, and just try to keep myself as calm as possible. There's no point in feeling the nerves now. I'll feel those the night before, the day of. That's naturally going to happen. And I'll put faith in God that whatever's supposed to happen is already written, and I'll go out there and be my best self. I can't worry about, man, this is life changing, all this. All I can worry about is my effort and what I control once I get in there. So, I'm grateful for the opportunity. This is a big fight, obviously, and it could change my life. And I'm fighting for my future, and I'm fighting for, the love of my life that I can marry one day and have a family. So with a win, it'll definitely make that a lot easier.
No doubt about that, man. It was an honor to be there for that moment, that Be Joe Pyfer moment here at the Apex back in 2020. And now you're getting ready to face one of the all-time greats. Joe, thanks for joining us, man. Good luck next week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.